Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, and our very welcome guests. And especially, thank you, John. Thank you. This is when I was asked to evaluate Richard's speech, I said, okay, I can do that. I haven't had very little, if any, experience in evaluating and no preparation, but I know Richard fairly well. I've known him for a long time. We are acquainted in another organization also. Well, so then things were thrown a little bit of a loop. So I said, now it's John. Let's go evaluate it. John, I think you did a wonderful job, an absolutely wonderful job. I like the idea that you came and you introduced your subject, and then you said, I'm going to explain why. You know, this is the most important part about reducing, weighing the method to reduce stress. And I think a little bit why. I've heard this before, but it was a wonderful reminder and perhaps a little bit more of an explanation of how to do it, how important this is. I've heard also that, yes, babies breathe with their abdomen, and how we should all continue doing this. So, I think it was great that you had participation, invited participation from the group, that we all stood up and worked with this until we knew it, and you questioned which ones do it this way, who did it the other, and without saying, without blaming anybody, saying, you know, you did it wrong, you did it right. That kind of comparison would, you know, even if you said you did it right, the person that didn't might be thinking, well, I did it wrong. And I thought that was great. Okay. Hard. It's very, very hard for me to find a criticism, an area that you might, should I say improvement? How do you, remember there's an old expression, how do you gild a lily? How do you add, you know, to dress up a flower and make it look better? The only thing I could think of is possibly to improve your speech, to make you a more effective speaker, is to perhaps try to work in more, and I know this would be hard on short notice, but how little stories about people you know, some of your patients perhaps, how it improved their life, what it was like, and then what it was like after the two stories. And that's the only addition I'd possibly make. And again, thank you. And thank you all. Madam Toastmaster?